I don't think it's necessarily easier. I think there's a mindset within the white business community and to some extent in the country at large.
In a world often preoccupied with the prominent figures of influence, there exists a cohort of black visionaries, entrepreneurs, and leaders who quietly wield significant influence in shaping the destinies of nations. It is disconcerting that the recognition accorded to individuals of African descent is often overshadowed by the more widely acknowledged achievements of their white counterparts. While names like Bill Gates, the Clintons, Elon Musk, and Donald Trump dominate public discourse, the narratives of equally powerful black personalities often remain in the shadows. One such luminary figure deserving of greater acknowledgement is Robert Louis Johnson, born on April 8, 1946, an American entrepreneur, media magnate, executive, philanthropist, and investor. Johnson co-founded BET, a groundbreaking television network that became a cultural force and was later acquired by Viacom in 2001. Additionally, he established the RLJ Companies, a formidable holding company with investments spanning diverse business sectors. Johnson's impact extends beyond media, as evidenced by his former majority ownership of the Charlotte Bobcats. Notably, he achieved a historic milestone by becoming the first Black American billionaire in 2001, marking a pivotal moment in the landscape of Black entrepreneurship. Johnson's influence is further underscored by his role in fostering some of the most prominent Black American businesses of the late 20th and early 21st centuries. His entrepreneurial acumen and strategic investments have left an indelible mark on the corporate landscape, breaking barriers and paving the way for future generations of Black business leaders. However, amidst his remarkable professional accomplishments, Johnson's personal life has been marked by challenges. Having married Sheila Johnson in 1969, the union ended in divorce in 2001, resulting in 2 children. Sheila Johnson has since become the CEO of Salamander Hotels and Resorts, demonstrating her own prowess in the business world. Subsequently, Johnson's romantic endeavors led him to Lauren Wooden, a woman 33 years his junior, with whom he embarked on a journey that included pursuing an international business management doctorate in Paris. Their union, officiated by Greg Mathis in May 2016, unfortunately culminated in divorce in 2020. Born in 1946 in Hickory, Mississippi, Johnson is the 9th of 10 children to Edna and Archie Johnson. His parents relocated the family to Freeport, Illinois during his childhood, where he excelled as an honors student in high school. Johnson graduated from the University of Illinois in 1968 with a bachelor's degree in social studies and later earned a master's degree in public affairs from the Woodrow Wilson School at Princeton University in 1972. During his time at the University of Illinois, Johnson became a member of the Beta chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity, reflecting his commitment to academic excellence and community engagement. This academic journey laid the foundation for his subsequent trailblazing career, marked by a commitment to excellence, innovation, and the advancement of Black entrepreneurship. Following his graduation from Princeton University, Robert Louis Johnson embarked on a distinguished career that commenced in Washington, D.C., where he first delved into the realm of the television industry. His initial foray was as the Public Affairs Director for the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, a role that not only exposed him to the intricacies of the television landscape, but also unveiled the vast, untapped potential inherent in the medium. Simultaneously, Johnson held the position of Director of Communications for the Washington, D.C. office of the National Urban League, further broadening his scope of experience and influence in the nation's capital. During this period, Johnson also served as a press secretary for Congressman Walter E. Fauntroy, adding a political dimension to his burgeoning career. His journey continued with his appointment as the Vice President of Government Relations at the National Cable and Television Association, NCTA, where he played a pivotal role in shaping the industry's regulatory landscape. However, It was in 1979 that Johnson made a pivotal decision, leaving his role at NCTA to venture into uncharted territory by founding Black Entertainment Television, BT. This groundbreaking endeavor marked the inception of the first cable television network specifically designed for Black Americans. Initially launched in 1980 with a modest 2-hour Friday night slot, BT quickly evolved into a full-fledged channel by 1983, capturing the attention and loyalty of a diverse audience. Under Johnson's astute leadership, BET achieved significant milestones, turning a profit in 1985 and making history as the first Black-controlled company listed on the New York Stock Exchange in 1991. In a strategic move, Johnson, alongside Liberty Media, acquired all outstanding shares of the company in 1998, securing a commanding 42% ownership stake. The pinnacle of BET's trajectory came in 2001, when Viacom acquired the network for a reported $3 billion. This landmark sale not only propelled BET into mainstream prominence, but also elevated Johnson to the historic status of the first Black American billionaire. Throughout this remarkable journey, Johnson served as the CEO of BET until 2006, leaving an indelible mark on the media landscape and demonstrating his prowess as a visionary entrepreneur. In a strategic move showcasing his entrepreneurial versatility, Robert Louis Johnson founded the RLJ Companies, a distinguished holding company headquartered in Bethesda, Maryland. This conglomerate boasts a diverse portfolio encompassing hotel real estate investment, private equity, financial services, asset management, automobile dealerships, sports and entertainment, and video lottery terminal, VLT gaming. Johnson's visionary leadership has positioned the RLJ Companies as a dynamic force in the business world, with a wide-ranging impact on various sectors. One notable initiative within Johnson's expansive portfolio was the inception of Urban TV, a sub-channel network under Ion Media targeted specifically at Black Americans. This endeavor, initiated by January 2009, underscores Johnson's commitment to providing diverse and inclusive media representation to underrepresented communities. Additionally, Johnson's influence extends into the financial sector, as evidenced by the establishment of Axiom Bank N.A. in Maitland, Florida. An institution founded by Johnson, Axiom Bank N.A., reflects his commitment to fostering financial services that cater to a broad spectrum of clientele. Beyond his role as an entrepreneur, Johnson has assumed key positions on the boards of several prominent organizations and companies. As of 2013, he served as a board member for RLJ Lodging Trust, RLJ Entertainment, Inc., KB Home, Lowe's Companies, Inc., Strayer Education, Think Finance, Inc., NBA Board of Governors, the Business Council, and the Smithsonian Institution's National Museum of African American History and Culture. This multifaceted involvement underscores Johnson's commitment to corporate governance, education, and cultural preservation. Over the years, Johnson has also held directorial roles in various esteemed entities, including U.S. Airways, Hilton Hotels, General Mills, the United Negro College Fund, and Deutsche Bank's America's Advisory Board. These positions underscore his commitment to leveraging his expertise in contributing to the success and strategic direction of diverse organizations. In a historic move that resonated in the world of sports, Johnson became the first Black American majority club owner of a major American sports league team with his 2002 purchase of the Charlotte Bobcats. This milestone not only marked a significant achievement for Johnson personally, but also contributed to the broader narrative of diversity and inclusion in the sports industry. In 2010, he strategically divested his majority stake in the Charlotte Bobcats by selling it to basketball legend Michael Jordan. In 2016, Johnson continued to make strides in the media landscape by finalizing a groundbreaking partnership agreement with AMC Networks through the RLJ Company. This collaboration unfolded after Johnson successfully launched his own video-on-demand streaming service, Urban Movie Channel, in 2014. The partnership with AMC Networks, backed by a strategic investment, aimed to leverage the programming and distribution capabilities of AMC to benefit both Acorn and UMC, with a specific emphasis on promoting content from Black American creatives. The agreement included a $60 million loan on a 7-year term and a $5 million loan on a 1-year term, with AMC receiving warrants to purchase a significant ownership stake in the RLJ company. In conclusion, Robert Louis Johnson's expansive and impactful career spanning media, finance, sports ownership, and board governance reflects a legacy of entrepreneurship, strategic vision, and a commitment to fostering diversity and inclusion across various industries. His ability to navigate and excel in diverse sectors underscores his standing as a prominent figure in the business world and a trailblazer for underrepresented communities. Rosalind G. Brewer, an accomplished American businesswoman and the former CEO of Walgreens Boots Alliance, stepping down from her role in September 2023, has made significant strides in her career, leaving an indelible mark as a trailblazer. Born in 1962 in Detroit, Michigan, Brewer is the youngest of 5 children and the first generation in her family to attend college. Brewer's academic journey began at Cass Technical High School in Detroit, where she graduated in 1980. Her interest in math and science led her to Spelman College in Atlanta, Georgia, where she pursued a bachelor's degree in chemistry. Despite her initial inclination towards a career in medicine, Brewer chose to forge a different path and commenced her professional journey as a research technician at Kimberly-Clark. Over the years, Brewer's tenacity and leadership qualities propelled her into executive roles at prominent corporations. Her noteworthy achievements include being the first woman to serve as CEO of Walgreens Boots Alliance, a position she held until her departure in September 2023. Prior to her role at Walgreens, Brewer made history as the CEO of Sam's Club and served as the group president and COO of Starbucks. Forbes and Fortune magazines have recognized her as a highly powerful woman, and USA Today has acknowledged her as one of corporate America's most prominent women and Black female executives. Despite her impressive accomplishments, Brewer's ascent to the top was not without challenges. In a 2015 interview on CNN, as CEO of Sam's Club, she emphasized the importance of diversity and recounted an incident where she found herself in a meeting with a supplier surrounded entirely by Caucasian males. Brewer, committed to fostering diversity, chose to address the issue by making a call to the supplier after the meeting. Unfortunately, her comments led to some individuals on social media labeling her as racist. In support of Brewer's commitment to diversity, Doug McMillon, Walmart's president and CEO at the time, clarified that Brewer was advocating for diverse and inclusive teams, emphasizing their positive impact on business strength. This incident exemplifies Brewer's willingness to use her platform to advocate for change and equality. In 2018, Brewer faced another challenge when, shortly after assuming the role of COO and group president of Starbucks, the company was embroiled in nationwide protests and negative publicity following the arrest of 2 Black men at a Philadelphia store. Brewer and her team responded proactively by implementing policy changes and instituting racial bias training for employees across 8,000 stores, demonstrating her commitment to addressing societal issues and fostering an inclusive workplace culture. In essence, Rosalind G. Brewer's distinguished career, marked by her resilience, leadership, and commitment to diversity and inclusion, serves as an inspiration for aspiring business leaders. From her humble beginnings in Detroit to her pivotal roles at major corporations, Brewer's journey reflects a dedication to excellence and a steadfast advocacy for positive change within the corporate world. Alhaji Aliko Dangote, born on April 10, 1957, stands as the preeminent figure in African business, holding the distinction of being the wealthiest African. His entrepreneurial journey has been nothing short of extraordinary, marked by the establishment of a vast industrial empire that spans multiple sectors, including sugar refineries, cement plants, a mega fertilizer plant, and the soon-to-open petrochemical and petroleum refinery, all strategically positioned across the African continent from Algeria to South Africa. Aliko Dangote's economic prowess is unparalleled, with his achievements eclipsing those of any African-American figure, backed by the substantial economic influence of his home country, Nigeria, which boasts a $21 trillion economy. While Aliko Dangote garners admiration from other African nations that wish he were their own, his standing within Nigeria is marked by a complex mix of sentiments. Despite his undeniable success, he faces rumors and allegations ranging from ritualistic practices to engaging in illicit activities such as drug in the past. These allegations, though widely circulated, have not deterred Dangote's thriving success in the legitimate business sphere. The Dangote Group, initially founded as a small trading firm in 1977, has evolved into one of the largest conglomerates in Africa. A pivotal moment in its trajectory occurred when Dangote relocated to Lagos in the same year to spearhead the company's expansion. His entrepreneurial journey began with a 500,000 naira loan from his uncle, which enabled him to venture into trading commodities such as bagged cement, rice, and sugar. Over time, Dangote's visionary leadership transformed the trading company into a diversified industrial powerhouse, now encompassing divisions like Dangote Sugar Refinery, Dangote Cement, and Dangote Flour. In the 1990s, Dangote demonstrated his innovative thinking by proposing to the Central Bank of Nigeria that his transport company manage their fleet of staff buses, a suggestion that was accepted, showcasing his ability to merge business acumen with practical solutions. The Dangote Group's influence extends beyond Nigeria, with international operations in Benin, Ghana, Zambia, and Togo. Within Nigeria, the conglomerate has become a dominant force, particularly in the sugar market where it commands a 70% share, serving as the primary supplier to the country's soft drink companies, breweries, and confectioners. The group's industrial activities have significantly contributed to the economic landscape of West Africa, employing over 11,000 people. In a strategic move showcasing his continued commitment to industrial development, Aliko Dangote made a significant advancement in July 2012 when he approached the Nigerian Ports Authority to secure the lease of an abandoned parcel of land at the Apapa port, a proposal that received approval. Subsequently, Dangote undertook the development of state-of-the-art facilities for his sugar company on this site, resulting in the establishment of the largest refinery in Africa and the third largest globally. This cutting-edge facility boasts an impressive annual sugar production capacity of 800,000 metric tons. The diversification efforts of the Dangote Group extend beyond the sugar industry. As a conglomerate, it owns salt factories and flour mills, and serves as a major importer of various commodities, including rice, fish, pasta, cement, and fertilizer. The company's expansive operations also involve the export of agricultural products such as cotton, cashew nuts, cocoa, sesame seeds, and ginger to numerous countries. Moreover, the Dangote Group has made substantial investments in a myriad of sectors, ranging from real estate, banking, and transport to textiles, oil, and gas. In February 2022, Aliko Dangote, in collaboration with the Stellantis Group and the governments of Kano and Kaduna states, announced the completion of the Peugeot assembling facility in Nigeria. This landmark achievement resulted in the establishment of Dangote Peugeot Automobiles Nigeria Limited, DPAN factory, situated in Kaduna. The state-of-the-art facility commenced operations with the production of Peugeot models, including the 301, 508, 3008, 5008, and Landtrek, solidifying Dangote's foray into the automotive industry. On May 22, 2023, in Lekki, Nigeria, Aliko Dangote further added to his legacy by commissioning the Dangote refinery, a colossal undertaking that positions Africa's biggest oil producer as a potential export hub for petroleum products. Financed entirely by Dangote, this refinery, situated on a sprawling 6,180-acre site within the Lekki Free Trade Zone in Lagos State, underscores his commitment to advancing Nigeria's industrial landscape. Equipped with the largest subsea pipeline infrastructure globally, stretching an impressive 100 kilometers, the refinery is poised to play a pivotal role in the region's energy sector. Aliko Dangote achieved the historic milestone of becoming Nigeria's first billionaire in 2007, marking a significant moment in the country's economic landscape. His meteoric rise continued as he reportedly augmented his personal wealth by an impressive $9.2 billion in 2013, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. This financial surge propelled him to the position of the 30th richest person globally at that time, establishing him as the wealthiest individual in Africa. In 2015, revelations from the HSBC leaks brought to light that Aliko Dangote was a client of HSBC and had assets held in a tax haven located in the British Virgin Islands. This disclosure, while raising eyebrows, did not detract from Dangote's standing as a global business magnate and Africa's most affluent individual. As of June 2022, Aliko Dangote maintains his status as the wealthiest person in Africa, boasting an estimated net worth of $20 billion. His enduring financial success underscores his position as a formidable force in the global business arena and a symbol of entrepreneurial achievement within the African continent. Cynthia Marshall, born on December 15, 1959, has distinguished herself as a prominent business leader, currently serving as the Chief Executive Officer of the Dallas Mavericks. Her groundbreaking achievements include making history in February 2018 when she became the first Black female CEO in the National Basketball Association, NBA. Prior to her remarkable career in sports leadership, Marshall played a pivotal role at AT&T for 36 years, where she held leadership positions dedicated to enhancing workplace culture and championing diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. Marshall's journey to success has been marked by personal and professional challenges. Despite her professional accomplishments, she faced a decade-long struggle to start a family with her husband, Kenneth Marshall. This challenging period involved 3 miscarriages, one of which posed a severe threat to her own life, and the heartbreaking loss of a newborn daughter. Marshall candidly shares this deeply personal journey in her book titled, "You've Been Chosen: Thriving Through the Unexpected," published by Random House in 2022. The book not only delves into the trials she faced, but also highlights her resilience, ultimately resulting in the adoption of 4 children and her triumph over stage 3 colon cancer. Born in Birmingham, Alabama, Marshall moved to California at the age of 3 months and grew up in Richmond with 3 siblings. Her childhood was marked by financial struggles while residing in public housing projects. At the tender age of 11, Marshall experienced a traumatic event when she witnessed her father engage in self-defense by shooting a man in the head. This event left an indelible mark on her upbringing, adding to the challenges of growing up in a family grappling with financial hardships. In 1975, at the age of 15, Marshall faced another ordeal when she became a victim of domestic A from her father. In an attempt to shield her mother from the violence, she suffered physical harm, including a broken nose inflicted by her father. Her mother, Carolyn Gardner, played a significant role in her life, holding positions as a high school executive administrator and resource librarian. Cynthia Marshall's journey to academic and professional success is deeply rooted in the influence of her mother, who played a pivotal role in her upbringing. Described as instrumental in her academic development, Marshall's mother instilled a strong foundation by emphasizing both education and spirituality, symbolized by putting a math book in one hand and the Bible in the other. This early guidance set the stage for Marshall's future achievements. Throughout high school, Marshall demonstrated exceptional preparedness and diligence in her studies, laying the groundwork for a successful academic career. Her hard work and dedication bore fruit when she earned a full scholarship to the University of California, Berkeley, where she pursued a degree in business administration and human resources management. Marshall's academic journey at Berkeley was not only marked by scholastic excellence, but also by her trailblazing spirit. She became the university's first black cheerleader, breaking barriers and promoting inclusivity in this traditionally exclusive domain. However, Marshall faced challenges and negativity from fans while on the football field as a cheerleader. Undeterred, she turned to prayer as a source of strength, navigating through adversity with grace and determination. Upon graduating from UC Berkeley at the age of 21, Marshall embarked on a successful professional career. Her first role was as a supervisor at AT&T, where she quickly ascended the ranks. Over the course of 36 years, Marshall held executive positions at AT&T, focusing on initiatives to enhance diversity and promote positive workplace behavior. In 2017, she retired from AT&T and went on to establish her own consulting firm, Managing Resources, where her wealth of experience continued to make a meaningful impact. Marshall's influence extended beyond her corporate roles. Notably, she became the first African-American head of the North Carolina Chamber of Commerce during her tenure at AT&T, further solidifying her reputation as a trailblazer in business and community leadership. In a pivotal moment in her career, Mark Cuban, owner of the Dallas Mavericks, hired Marshall in response to allegations of 20 years of harassment and workplace misconduct within the organization. Her appointment reflected a commitment to positive change and cultural transformation within the Mavericks organization. Marshall's accomplishments have earned her recognition as one of the 21 most powerful women in the business of sports by Worth magazine. Her professional journey, marked by resilience, leadership, and a commitment to fostering inclusivity, serves as an inspiration for aspiring professionals, particularly women, in the realms of business and sports. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, born on February 17, 1963, is an esteemed American businessman and former professional basketball player renowned for his illustrious 15-season career in the National Basketball Association, NBA, spanning from 1984 to 2003. Notably, Jordan achieved iconic status by securing 6 NBA championships with the Chicago Bulls, leaving an indelible mark on the sport and propelling basketball and the NBA to global prominence in the 1980s and 1990s. Acknowledged as the greatest basketball player of all time, Jordan's influence extended far beyond the basketball court, transforming him into a global cultural icon. However, his journey was not without its challenges, with reports surfacing about a gambling problem during the Bulls' 1993 NBA playoffs. Instances of Jordan's gambling activities, such as a night spent in Atlantic City, New Jersey, prior to Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the New York Knicks, garnered public attention. In 1992, he admitted to covering $57,000 in gambling losses, and a book by author Richard Esquinas in 1993 claimed that Jordan had lost $1.25 million to him on the golf course. Despite rumors suggesting a secret suspension by the NBA for gambling, Commissioner David Stern vehemently denied such allegations in 1995 and 2006. In a candid interview with Ed Bradley on 60 Minutes in 2005, Jordan openly discussed his gambling tendencies, acknowledging that he had made reckless decisions. Reflecting on the compulsive nature of his actions, he admitted to pushing the envelope to the extent of jeopardizing his livelihood and family. Michael Jordan's early life unfolded in Brooklyn, New York City at Cumberland Hospital, where he was born to Dolores and James R. Jordan Sr. With two older brothers, James Jr. and Larry, also a basketball player, as well as an older sister, Dolores, and a younger sister, Roslyn, Jordan's familial ties shaped his upbringing. His father, James Jr., achieved the rank of Command Sergeant Major in the U.S. Army's 68th Airborne Corps. In 1968, the Jordan family relocated to Wilmington, North Carolina, marking a pivotal moment in Michael's formative years. His athletic prowess took center stage at Emsley A. Laney High School, where he engaged in basketball, baseball, and football. Despite facing initial setbacks, such as being deemed too short for the basketball varsity team during his sophomore year, Jordan's determination and talent ultimately propelled him to the heights of the sport. The Chicago Bulls made a pivotal selection in the 1984 NBA draft, choosing Michael Jordan with the third overall pick after Hakeem Olajuwon, Houston Rockets, and Sam Bowie, Portland Trail Blazers. The decision by the first two teams to opt for centers played a significant role in Jordan not being selected sooner. Trailblazers general manager Stu Inman argued that their choice of Bowie over Jordan was influenced not just by the need for a center, but also by the presence of Clyde Drexler, a guard with comparable skills to Jordan. ESPN later dubbed Bowie's selection as the worst draft pick in North American professional sports history, given his injury-laden college career. Michael Jordan made his NBA debut at Chicago Stadium on October 26, 1984, marking the commencement of an extraordinary career. In his debut game, Jordan showcased his scoring prowess by accumulating 16 points. The historical significance of this moment was underscored in 2021 when a ticket stub from the game fetched an astonishing $264,000 at auction, setting a record for a collectible ticket stub. During his rookie season with the Bulls in 1984-85, Jordan exhibited his scoring prowess, averaging an impressive 28.2 points per game on 51.5% shooting. His impact was instrumental in transforming the Bulls into playoff contenders, a remarkable turnaround for a team that had struggled in the preceding 3 seasons. Jordan's popularity transcended home arenas, earning him fan admiration even in opposing venues. Controversy emerged before the 1985 NBA All-Star Game as veteran players, led by Isaiah Thomas, expressed discontent with the attention lavished upon Jordan. This led to a widely discussed incident known as the freeze-out, where players intentionally avoided passing the ball to Jordan. However, this controversy did little to hinder Jordan's performance, and he ultimately secured the NBA Rookie of the Year title. The Bulls concluded the season with a record of 38-44 and faced a first-round playoff exit at the hands of the Milwaukee Bucks. A moment etched in basketball history occurred on August 26, 1985, during a Nike exhibition game in Trieste, Italy, when Jordan shattered the backboard glass with a powerful dunk. Captured on film, this incident is often regarded as a pivotal milestone in Jordan's ascent to greatness. The significance of this moment was further highlighted in August 2020 when the sneakers worn by Jordan during the game were auctioned for a staggering $615,000, setting a record for the highest price ever paid for a pair of sneakers. This incident not only showcased Jordan's extraordinary athleticism, but also added to the aura surrounding his iconic career. On October 6, 1993, Michael Jordan made the unexpected announcement of his retirement from professional basketball, citing a loss of desire to continue playing. He revealed that the tragic murder of his father, James R. Jordan Sr., just 3 months earlier, played a pivotal role in influencing his decision. James Jordan Sr. was tragically on July 23, 1993, at a highway rest area in Lumberton, North Carolina, in a carjacking incident carried out by two teenagers, Daniel Green and Larry Martin Demery. The perpetrators carjacked James Jordan's Lexus, dumped his body in a South Carolina swamp, and were later convicted and sentenced to life in prison after making calls on James Jordan's cell phone. As the NBA community acknowledged that the 2002-03 season would mark Jordan's final appearance, tributes were paid to the basketball legend throughout the league. His farewell game at the United Center in Chicago, his former home court, was marked by a poignant 4-minute standing ovation. In a symbolic gesture, the Miami Heat retired the number 23 jersey on April 11, 2003, even though Jordan never played for the team. At the 2003 All-Star Game, Jordan was offered a starting spot by Tracy McGrady and Allen Iverson, but declined both, eventually accepting the spot offered by Vince Carter. Jordan's illustrious career concluded on April 16, 2003, in Philadelphia, where he played his final NBA game and received widespread recognition for his impact on the sport. Widely regarded as the greatest basketball player of all time, Jordan's athletic leaping ability, exemplified by his back-to-back slam dunk contest championships in 1987 and 1988, is credited with influencing a generation of young players. A 1999 ESPN survey ranked Jordan as the greatest North American athlete of the 20th century. Many NBA players, including LeBron James and Dwyane Wade, have cited Jordan as their role model during their formative years. In October 2021, Jordan was rightfully named to the NBA 75th anniversary team, underscoring his enduring legacy in the sport. The significance of Jordan's impact transcends the court, as evidenced by the historic sale of his jersey from the opening game of the 1998 NBA Finals for a record-breaking $10.1 million in September 2022, marking the most expensive game-worn sports memorabilia in history. Moreover, in December 2022, the NBA introduced a new MVP trophy named in Michael Jordan's honor, aptly named the Michael Jordan Trophy. This distinguished accolade will replace the original trophy, name it after former NBA Commissioner Maurice Podoloff, with a new Podoloff trophy set to be awarded to the team with the best overall regular season record. The introduction of the Michael Jordan Trophy stands as a testament to his enduring impact and legacy in the world of professional basketball. It is imperative for the world to broaden its perspective and acknowledge that success and influence come in diverse shades. By recognizing and celebrating the achievements of these Black personalities, we contribute to a more inclusive and equitable world. As we laud the accomplishments of the better-known figures, let us also shine a spotlight on those whose brilliance and impact are equally deserving of global recognition. Only through such awareness can we break down barriers and create a narrative that reflects the true diversity and richness of human achievement. That's it for today. Until next time, bye.